But I find that the men like the younger women.
Give me that beat, fool. It's a full-time jack move.
Dating over 60, me personally being 68.
Well, damn.
I'm sorry. I thought and I blurted it out. I did not mean it that way.
I'm finding it very much difficult. That's because it's my intent to be married.
You trying to be a pick-me?
Pick-me?
Who you trying to be a pick-me to?
So my last question to you is, as a gorgeous 68-year-old woman who a 30-something-year-old man, or even maybe a man in his 40s, may look at you and say, wow, she is absolutely stunning.
Whip that pussy. Look. Bang, 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 daddy, bang, bang.
Would you date a man that young or younger than you? And if so, how young?
If I went younger, I would go no more than 10 years younger.
Okay.
But I wouldn't take that relationship serious.
Cancel the holidays. Winter is
here.
Great grandma is on these dating apps and she is like, listen, the men ain't talking. What's going on? Stop playing. I'm out here and I need a provider.
Dating over 60, me personally being 68, I'm finding it very much difficult. I find that the gentlemen that I talk to are very much concerned about the money that they have to spend on dinner, in which I feel that women my age that are retired are not concerned with that. We already are covered in terms of where we live, how our money is flowing, if we're driving, if we're traveling. I feel that we're already at that stage.
How the young people say less. If you already paid, pay for dinner then. I know. I'm getting ready to be the most hated man on the internet because I keep telling women to take the initiative. If you want what you want, go get it. If you want to have dinner with someone, pay for it then. Like you said, you're retired. Your money good. Stop complaining.
But I find that the men like the younger women. And I know when I was younger, I know what I wanted from a man that was 30 years older than me. And when we were done, then I was ready to go and hang out with friends that was my age.
All these little head nods she's doing, I promise you, somebody grandmama out here sassy. This little sassy grandma. And that's how you use the term, sassy ladies.
Money is a problem. I went to have a drink, a girlfriend of mine, a couple nights ago, and for 2 drinks was $34. I remember a day where you can get 2 drinks for less than 15.
Yeah.
And so that's a little bit difficult in terms of a man buying you a drink because, again, there's expectations.
So are you saying that men over 60s are having issues with maybe buying drinks or taking a woman out to dinner?
I am on a dating site. The men that I talk to run into younger women who are 30 years, under them. And so that's what they run into because these women, for whatever reason, don't have money. And what else am I being bothered with you for when you're 60?
So I think we found a problem. The men you want who have money want the younger women, but the men who want you have no money. Problem solved.
Is, besides some cash. I mean, that's just the bottom line. But it's fun to be with a young girl for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
It is.
So men over 60 do not desire women 60 and older.
As you said, those older men, when you were younger, when you used to date men 30 years older than yourself, you knew what they wanted. So you know what these young girls want. And you know what those older men want. Problem solved. You go date a younger man and just pay. That's it.
They have to look a certain way.
And you're absolutely gorgeous, by the way.
Thank you. But other than that, no, they're not even interested in any kind of settling down. I think men have had a lot of hurt like women have had a lot of hurt.
I'm not even mad at that statement.
And baby mamas and the issues that they had to go through, that they don't want a serious relationship now.
So you're telling me as a 68-year-old gorgeous woman, men in their 60s or older desire women in their 30s or younger?
Because they're fun.
Why is the woman interviewing acting ignorant to this fact? You hear these young 20-year-olds talking about my sugar daddy, and then you turn around and you see this dude, 60, 70, sometimes even a little bit older, who, yes, is paying that cash to get that. You already know the rest. Ass.
Not that they want to take them home and wipe them up.
But at the age of 60 to 70?
Yes.
Wow.
You ever heard about the blue pill?
Well, yeah.
I was in the medical field back in the 90s, and it was like they was passing it out like water. And that blue pill, because that's how men think.
Okay.
Okay. They want a desirable body. They want somebody to lay next to, and in their head, they're still in their 20s.
If she didn't break that down so cold, she didn't understand what she just said. What she just said was, you ladies are getting old, you're not taking care of yourself, and this is the reason why men want younger women.
So then, is it safe to say that men truly never grow up, as far as dating is concerned at least?
It's not a matter of growing up. It's natural as breathing.
Okay.
And that's what they want. They want to be, they want a companion.
So then what are practical steps that women in their 60s or 70s who want someone their age could do to bridge that gap between, you know, that man not wanting, you know, that younger woman and seeing her as desirable as his mate?
I'm not sure every woman my age is now looking for someone to be with. We don't mind having a companion.
Okay.
But, you know, you go home and I'll go home and we'll connect together. Because, you know, it depends. Some people have money issues. They're still owing for school loans. I don't want to be tied up with somebody that still owes another $100,000.
In their 60s and 70s?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Listen, I know you gentlemen aren't going to agree with me on this, but this lady is spitting gems right now. But the only problem is, it is just the opposite in reverse. Because if you look, you will still find women in their 70s and 60s who still owe for student loan debt. And they have money issues and money problems. So if you as a man and you're secure, she is absolutely right. But just flip it. Why would you want to be with a person like this? You're almost at the end of life and you still can't pay your way.
Yes.
So
and most men have health problems.
Okay.
It's either cholesterol, diabetes, high blood pressure, or ED. And I'm saying this from the medical aspect because I spent 20 years in the medical field.
Oh.
Gentlemen, take care of your health. So that way, if you're 60 and you do desire a 30-year-old, 40-year-old, or even a 20-year-old, that you have all the physical, healthy aspects to keep up.
Okay, so then where do you go? Well, I know you're on the dating site, but where do you go in person to, you know, meet these people, or where can someone over 50s or 60 go to mingle and date?
There's no specific place. I generally tell my friends, go to a sports bar.
I was going to say the old folks home, but of course that's just me being juvenile. But a sports bar for a 68-year-old, a 70-year-old? Please, ladies, if you ladies are going to sports bars and you are that age, let me know how that's working out.
Because that's what a majority of men are.
Okay.
Any kind of a outing like the Masons or whatever, when they have outings, go to some of their outings. Go to some church organization dinners or cookouts.
Okay.
Because I don't want to say picnic.
Right.
Cookouts.
Okay.
You know, but you have to go where the people are.
Yes.
Right. And you have to possibly know some people because they might have a brother. They might have a cousin.
An uncle, a father, a grandfather.
Right.
To my younger woman, she is giving great advice right here. Listen and follow those directions. Go where the people are. Or get the referrals from a family member.
And the horrible one is go to a funeral.
Oh. I mean, but yeah, no.
Because they have friends for years, right?
Absolutely.
You're right.
So my last question to you is, as a gorgeous 68-year-old woman who a 30-something-year-old man, or even maybe a man in his 40s, may look at you and say, wow, she is absolutely stunning. Would you date a man that young or younger than you? And if so, how young?
If I went younger, I would go no more than 10 years younger.
Okay.
But I wouldn't take that relationship serious.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Grandmama said, I love to freak. And that's all we gonna do. So we can be companions. You can come see me. I'll come see you. You go home. We have a good time. But there's nothing serious about what we're doing. Even at that elder age, they still enjoy themselves.
Okay. So then, is it safe to say that maybe you're being a tad bit of a hypocrite? Like how the older men desire these younger women, but not for anything serious or any substance. So in essence, you'll do the same thing with a younger man.
That's because it's my intent to be married.
Okay.
So if I'm 68 and they're 58, by the time I'm 78, I don't that age gap.
But you don't think that a 58-year-old man would happily marry a 68-year-old woman and be content with that?
This is true.
Okay.
This is true. I mean, I'm open.
Okay.
But that I'm open. I'll put it that way. I'm open.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for your.
You've seen the video, and on a serious note, I do wish the elder stateswoman all the best in hopefully finding what she's looking for out there. If it's marriage, a companionship, but at the same time, I want to thank her for allowing us to get a peek into her life at 68 and still out there dating and everything she's run up against. Leave it down below in the comment section. Let me know what you think of this video. Will our elder stateswoman, will she find the love that she's looking for because she's looking for marriage, or will she be a forever companion? Creator's information is down below if you want to check out their page.